great to, I think being an avatar, just you feel more organically integrated into the world. That
using your imagination only.
Always using your imagination.
First of all, you are returning as an avatar from a human being, but do you think your character is a tribute to James' iconic character, the Terminator?
I'll be back.
A tribute to it.
Yeah,
look,
because it's similar. I mean, you're hunting down your enemy, your target, to death.
Yes, but I don't think it's a literal translation to it. Look, I think every character that Jim creates is, in a sense, a reflection of part of Jim. You know, so in that sense, all the characters are related. You know, when I watched the finished film of Avatar: The Way of Water, what struck me was that every character in this film is dynamic. Everyone has a very strong and powerful point of view, and in a sense, every one of those characters reflects an aspect of the writer-director, Jim Cameron. You know?
Which part of him do you think your character reflects?
It's a big part of Jim, because Jim can be very, very aggressive and he's very dynamic, and he's very mission-oriented, and that all describes Quaritch very, very well. He had, and a lot of the fun that we had working on this thing was the fact that, you know, who actually understands Quaritch better? Me? I play him, or him? He created him, you know, like that. And just the fact that we would kind of butt heads or engage over that in itself was kind of part of the creative process for us.
And can you talk about working underwater, especially for the motion capture? You have to hold your breath while doing the action sequence and emote. Well, how did you do it?
So the key is relaxation, of course, when you're
how do
working
you relax?
underwater.
It's an action scene.
Well, relaxation is the key to acting, whether you're underwater, on the ground, or up in the air. You got the more relaxed you can be, the better. And you know, we did a lot of training to do it. But I will say that I was slightly lucky in this sense. When my character is in the water, he really doesn't want to be in the water. He wants to get out of the water. See, there's a lot of characters in this film who water is their environment. That's where they live. That's where they're most comfortable. Not so at all with Quaritch. You know, he's good in the water. He's good. He's as good as he has to be. But it's not where he wants to be. So it creates a subtle sort of a difference in how you approach it.
So maybe your facial expression is natural.
Yeah, exactly. Get me out of here.
Yeah, exactly. And compared to control a giant robot last time, this time you need to master an avatar motion capture, performance capture. Which one you think it's more challenging and more fun?
Well, I gotta say, look, I love doing performance capture. I love the new incarnation of Quaritch. But I have a lot of residual affection for my old amp suit. Number 11. You know, my Beyond Glory amp suit. I loved my amp suit a lot. It's so powerful. It's so sort of, you know, mechanical. You know, and I love that aspect to it. So I'll always have a lot of affection. It's great to, I think being an avatar, just you feel more organically integrated into the world. That most of the time you don't see nothing. Because you're on what it really feels like a rehearsal room. You know, it's like kind of gray wood, but what you have is we have monitors where we see templates of what the environment looks like, will look like, and what your character looks like as well. So that's a reference that you always have, and it's very important to have, and it requires a certain amount of discipline and technique to
using your imagination only.
Always using your imagination, not only your imagination, but there needs to be a collective imagining as well, because you're all experiencing the same, you know, the same environment. You're experiencing it in different ways, but there needs to be general agreement upon what the temperature is. You know, is it raining? How big is that creature that's about to eat me? You know?
Wow.
Things like that.
We cannot let you bring your war here.
Outcast. That's all they see.
I see.
Hi to all the fans in Taiwan. Please come see Avatar: The Way of Water. You won't be disappointed, I promise you.
Thank you. Hearts for you. Thank you.
Goodbye.